Hello. So today, with the Minecraft The Garden Awakens release, they released a new building block called the Resin block, and it requires hitting the creaking and causing it to put resin onto the creaking wood trees, or the pale oak trees. And so I decided to hop in and create a farm to be able to farm up resin, and I'll show you through this today. So if you look behind me here, I have my mock-up of the farm that I built. You can see that it has observers reading the pale oak wood in the center there, and whenever the observers see the pale oak get a piece of resin on it, it'll fire the observers, which will trigger the copper bulb up here, and it'll retract the sticky piston, which moves the pale oak log, knocking the resin off. And then that resin goes down through the hoppers into the chest here. You have on the sides of the main spawning pale oak tree glass all the way around so it doesn't make extra resin. And this farm will only work at night because that's the only time that the creaking comes out. So I'm going to show you a little demo real fast. I'm going to set it to nighttime here. So once you set it to nighttime, or it becomes nighttime, it'll take a minute or two for the creaking to spawn up. I'm going to go into survival here. So you can see that whenever you're coming up the ladder to him, you're automatically looking at him, so he's not going to be able to hit you or anything, because he can only hit you if you're looking away from him. So he makes a piece of resin every 5 seconds as you're hitting him. So you can either just spam click him or just every 5 seconds click him again. And then once he has made the resin, it goes all into the chest here. You can use more hoppers to put the chest over here or over there. But as long as you're looking at the creaking, he can't do anything to you. So you can stand anywhere in this box if you want. Just don't look away from him, or he'll definitely come after you. And you can see that the resin just keeps building up here. And then I'm not sure exactly what the recipe for it is. I haven't checked that. Let's see here. So 9 blocks of resin makes a resin block. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick that back in there. And we're gonna go back into the daytime. And we're gonna come down here. Watch out for that creeper. So these are all the items that you're going to need to make the resin farm. You're going to need 3 observers, a sticky piston, 6 hoppers, a minecart, a rail, 9 ladders, redstone dust, 15 of those, a redstone comparator, a wax copper bulb, chest, glass, 2 of those, 42 white carpets, creaking heart, and gotta watch out for those creepers. 3 poke logs, a creaking heart, and some building blocks. I went ahead and grabbed 2 stacks just so I know I have plenty. I'm not sure on the exact number. But let's come over here and build up this so it's far enough away from that one to not interfere. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to build up 9 blocks high. Actually, I think that was 1 too high. And you can always double check with your ladders if you have exactly 9. So yeah, it went 1 too high. And then from there you're going to build out platform 7, so 3 this way and then 3 the other way. By 10 blocks long. And just go ahead and fill in all that just so you have a good work platform. I'm doing all this in survival just so you can see exactly how it's done from a survival point of view. Because creative is just for getting ideas. So now that you have that all built up like that, you're going to come back here and you're going to mark out your spawning room here. And actually I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so the creaking spawns a little bit faster. Over on that one I had it as 3x3, but I'm going to go ahead and do 3x4 over here. Then you want the walls to be 3 high, that way creaking can't get out. And actually I am going to need more wood. I'm going to just go ahead and build this part with the creative mode on. So we have the chamber for the creaking to spawn here. And then we're going to have the pale oak logs here. You're going to have that, and that. And then you want to place temporary block there. And then one more there. So you can see that let me grab some more of this pale oak planks. And I'm going to go back into survival and set time today just so we can make sure creaking doesn't spawn back. So as soon as you place the heart here, it'll make it to where the creaking can spawn. So you can either do it right now or you can wait until you get everything else built. From here you're gonna block up on each side of the tree there. Next you need the sticky piston, which you'll place pointing down to the oak log here. You're gonna want to place down hoppers going all the way back to where you can grab the resin. So it should come out right here. And I'm going to place the chest here. With the hopper pointing into the back of it. See if I can. Nope. Go ahead and knock this out real fast. So you can place one on the back of that corner there. And from there I can add in the other hoppers. Place those back. I'll leave that open for right now. So from there you want to make a plus sign with the hoppers. You want one going into each side of the central hopper. And then you want to take your rail and your minecart and place that down just like that. Go underneath and break the rail out of there. It'll end up back in the chest, but you don't really need it anymore. And then from there, you're going to take your observer, and I messed up on that one. You're going to place them all pointing, oops, into the hopper direction, just like that. Actually need one more. And then coming out the back of the hoppers, you'll need redstone, like that. That will make sure no matter what side of the log the resin spawns on, it'll fire. And then you need your glass, and you'll place one there, one up above there, and put it on like that. Then you'll need your copper bulb, and that'll go here. You need to place another block there. Then you get your comparator and you point it into the block there. You can put a button on top of here and trigger it once. That turns on the piston there and keeps it down. So now you're pretty much done with the farm. You just need to fill in the extra blocks all around. And fill in both these sides here. And then with your carpet, you'll want to come back here like this. And fill in anywhere that a mob might be able to spawn. I actually have that just a little bit too far that direction, but it'll be fine. And anywhere up on top here, you want to fill in. And I was wrong on the number of carpets because I changed up the size a little bit from the test one over there. So I got all the top here filled in with carpet. I have all the sides all filled in with carpets. And then I can fill in that with carpet. And then replace these last two blocks here. And it should be ready to go if I set time to night. The creaking should pop up here in a second. And I've had it take up to a minute for it to spawn up after it turns night. There he goes. So you can see that he spawned in, and then you can basically just start hitting him, and And every 5 seconds you'll make some resin. So see, just right like that, I've already made enough to make a block and a half of resin. And there you have it. How to build a resin farm for the Garden Awakens update. You can take this and actually make it automatic by using a trident killer, but I like the manual aspect of it. That way you're not overflowing yourself with resin. You can pretty much make however much you need. And I'll give you one more look at the see-through model here, just so you can get one last idea of how it all comes together. I think this one's not spawning a creaking because that one already has one spawned. But there you have it. And I'll see y'all next time. Hope you enjoy the new update for Minecraft. And let me know if you have any improvements to make to this. Bye.